Dear experts and participants in today's online workshop, Leaving No One Behind, Carbon Pricing Effects Across Households. The year 2020 was supposed to be an important year with many opportunities to bring climate change and climate protection to the center of public awareness. Instead, our attention was drawn to a pandemic which still holds the world hostage. While we are in the midst of fighting COVID-19, we must not lose sight of the fact that global warming and climate change continue to challenge mankind. And this challenge will still exist once we have succeeded to control the virus. What can be learned from the current health crisis is that national well-being always depends on global well-being. If the international community fails to fight global warming and climate change, we will all find ourselves in a very unsettled world. Therefore, it takes joint and determined actions to prepare for a resilient and sustainable future. In order to achieve the climate goals set out in the Paris Agreement, everyone in the international community must make their contribution. Dear participants, the European Union has its roots in the European coal and steel community. Coal and steel were once the basis for economic growth and better living conditions. Today, our challenge is to make our industries and societies sustainable and future-proof. We have to get out of carbon-based industries. The European Green Deal is our modern growth strategy on our way to a climate neutral and resource-saving economy by 2050. To achieve this target, we need a comprehensive package of measures. These include investments in innovative technologies, climate-friendly infrastructure, and also carbon pricing. We must move away from fossil fuels and towards renewable energies and greater energy savings. Market-based incentives are considered to be very important in this context. We believe that carbon pricing is an efficient way to reduce emissions, and it would be desirable if as many countries as possible would introduce carbon pricing. And yet we have to be aware, and we are learning during that present health crisis, that it will not be possible to follow successfully a path of transition without broad public acceptance. It is therefore essential to consider the needs of those who are immediately and materially affected by structural change. That is why I'm very happy that experts from Israel and Germany have gathered today in this important online workshop to exchange their knowledge and perspectives on the best strategies to shape the transition to a low carbon economy. Please let me express my sincere gratitude to the Israel Public Policy Institute and the Heinrich-Böll Foundation Israel for initiating this workshop in the framework and with support of the German Foreign Office Climate Fund. I would also like to thank all participants for contributing with their expertise and knowledge, not only to the shaping of the transition to a low carbon economy, but also to the shaping of our common future. So I wish you a lot of success. Thank you very much, and toda rabba.